We don't talk Taylor Swift news in this podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Couch Football with Luke and Robers. That's right.
Hey.
We took a year off. I dropped the dead weight that is Ryan.
It's hurtful.
Oh, Ryan, what are you doing here?
What are you guys doing? I guess I'll sit down and join. What do we have here?
I didn't even invite you to my birthday party.
Yeah.
Dang. That's sad.
Yeah, he's not very thoughtful.
Yeah, we took a year off. Our upload schedule this year is probably going to be fairly sporadic, but deal with it. All one of you that's listening to this.
No, we got two.
That is me.
That's true. Prime audience right here.
Once in a while, I think Cole listens. So
Every once in a while. It was, it feels like it's been forever since we've done one of these. But we're going to do a PPR mock draft and possibly talk about some news. So hopefully I still have the news team drop somewhere, and let's go ahead and do that.
News team, assemble!
So I'm going to run through some stuff, and if you guys have comments, just stop me and start talking.
there's only one thing I care about.
All right, well, let's just jump right into it. Jacoby Myers has requested a trade.
This is the only thing I care about.
That is interesting with a lot of other teams looking for other additional receivers.
So he is for sure ring chasing with this. He does not have a better position than where he is right now in, Las Vegas. Not almost at Oakland, but now they're Las Vegas.
I would argue against that if I didn't remember that he has Geno, which Geno was pretty good last year. However, do we really think the Raiders are going to go and do something?
That's why he requested a trade.
So
I placed a wager on them to make the playoffs earlier today.
That might happen.
I just
So
you
just
think
like the
There's
odds.
no other spot where he'd be the wide receiver one except on the Raiders.
All right, we can't dwell on Jacoby Myers. That was a piece of joke news because no one actually cares about that.
So Amari Cooper signed to the Raiders.
That
Was
did
that the
happen.
next
do,
one?
do you care about that?
Not really.
All right.
he went back home.
Yeah, he got signed to the Raiders for...
He went back home.
yeah.
The Colts named Daniel Jones their starter.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's a little surprising.
So what does that keep saying about Anthony Richardson?
It means he got beat out for the starter position. He's gun shy.
Was he?
I heard he was tired.
Was
P-I-double-R-D.
Was he truly worth that? What was he drafted fourth?
I mean,
That year?
yeah.
Was he truly worth it, or was it a massive reach?
It's the classic one dude has a super awesome combine without having a ton of like great tape on the field, and yeah, his combine like brought his stock way up. He was like a late first rounder, and it brought him up to a top 10 pick, just from like having a good combine performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird when people put a lot of stock into the combine. I've always found that weird. I mean, most of the time, top prospects don't even participate in it anymore. So
Zach Wilson would know very much from that.
yeah, Burrow didn't do anything at the combine. I don't think Shador did anything at the combine. Maybe he did. Maybe he
I
did.
wouldn't bring up Shador with how kind of
You know,
low he got drafted.
You know, Deshaun Watson is still on that depth chart.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
He had
Dude,
some good years.
The money that they still owe to him.
Yeah,
It's
it's
I mean,
bad.
it's the same situation with the Falcons with Kirk. So you're not gonna cut him.
Yeah. This is interesting. The Buccaneers they're expected to activate Chris Godwin off the PUP list prior to the season, which means he wouldn't have to skip 6 weeks. So maybe he'll be in sooner than then.
Does that really matter? They drafted a first-round rookie.
Godwin will still be their guy. Commanders traded Brian Robinson to the Niners. Bad for CMC stock.
That was surprising to me because I don't remember if they drafted a running back in the draft, but I also remember Eckler wanted to go somewhere else rather than being like a bell cow running back when he left the Chargers. So it kind of feels like they're putting him back in that same position.
Yeah.
And he literally said that, not, rumors.
Yeah. Scary Terry got paid.
I love that for him.
Yeah. James Cook got paid.
Good for him.
Joe Mixon is going to miss the first 4 games of the season.
Surprising.
Yeah, I saw that. Who's running in his place?
Probably Nick Chubb.
Is it Chubb? Damian Pierce is still there.
I mean,
They got a weird running back room.
they kind of signed and paid Chubb.
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler is expected to be the Saints starting quarterback.
Is he really?
Mhm.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, it's going to be a rough season for anyone with Olave in Dynasty.
Let's.
Someone offered me Olave for Kelsey in a Dynasty league. I was like, would I rather have a tight end that's not going to do anything or a receiver that's not going to do anything?
I don't know, man. He's getting married, dude. You know how much...
His mind's elsewhere.
Yeah, he might be trying to catch a
We
lot more.
don't talk Taylor
Okay.
Swift news in this podcast.
Getting back to Rattler, didn't they draft a first-round rookie?
Tyler Sco or Shooker or something like that? Yes.
Yeah.
Was it
In
first
this-
round? Didn't Derek Carr retire after the draft?
But I think they still drafted something. Actually, with
His
the
name is Tyler Shamoney.
Saints thing, I also wonder if Olave is still Olave. Because, like, in that preseason game, that one drop that literally hit his hand was kind of very
Well,
concerning.
I had Olave in the league that we're all in
Second
last
round
year.
pick.
That was a brutal experience.
Yeah, it was tough.
When he got concussed again, I was like, well, I'm not going to trade him for anything because I was trying to deal him all over.
I had him.
In hindsight, it was your own fault because you kept playing him every week. You got
That's
to rest
right.
him.
Yeah, if I would have rested him, he wouldn't have gotten concussed. I think that's all I got for news. I mean, that was,
Shuck was a second-round pick.
yeah. That should be it. I mean, obviously, the first one of the season, there's always a influx of news going on, and also there's always 1,000 people moving in and out of injured reserve and the pup list. So, yep. Flacco was named the starter for the Browns. Didn't get into that.
Jared Judy.
How long is that gonna last for?
And who do we think is going to be the QB2?
I honestly
Or
don't
the one
know.
to replace him? Dylan Gabriel or...
I think
Shador?
it's going to be Gabriel, and Shadur is going to go to another team next year and kind of do the Trey Lance vibe, you know?
Not do anything ever.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I think that's all we got for news. Let's go ahead and transition. Ryan?
Bum, 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 bum.
No. Whenever I say let's transition, you say I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Transition.
I feel like I was
Takes a
let-
minute to get back in the swing of things.
I feel like I was led into that joke, and I don't appreciate it.
All right. So now we're into our mock draft. So we're doing a 10-round full PPR mock draft. 12 teams. We each are drafting our own teams. The roster is 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex, and then 2 bench slots. So we're going to go ahead and get it started. I'm picking 3rd, Ryan is picking 6th, and Rovers is picking 10th. So, and obviously snake draft format. So here we go. All right, Bijan Robinson, Jamar Chase go off the board first. Well, I guess I have lucked myself into Saquon Barkley, and I don't feel like I should have to elaborate on that. All right, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Jefferson go next. Ryan's on the clock now.
It's my turn to pick. Who's there and available, Luke?
Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Derrick Henry, Puka Nacua, Malik Neighbors, Christian McCaffrey.
I'm on top of the world.
Yeah, that was my team name in the league last year.
I think the only pick here for me is going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. Just looking at last year to this year, Jameson Williams isn't eating away too much of his targets. Laporta had a downturn last year, so maybe look to have those targets at least eat into Amon-Ra's workload. But I like him better than Puka, who also had Devontae Adams is there and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so CeeDee Lamb has Pickens, Puka has Adams, Neighbors just has a lot of question marks around quarterback. So I agree with Amon-Ra. here.
You're gonna have to pick him for me. I can't get back into the draft. we're gonna randomize, I guess.
What do you mean you can't get back into the
You do
draft?
have 26 seconds.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right, I'll say. Amon-Ra St. Brown for Ryan. All right. Derrick Henry, Puka Nacua, CeeDee Lamb go next. And it's on Robers with Malik Neighbors and Christian McCaffrey at the top of the board.
With a full PPR league, I do think it is best to go with receiver here. Granted, Neighbors does have a question mark at quarterback. I do feel like he did well against that last year. I don't even remember who his quarterback was last year.
There was a revolving door.
So, for that to be said, I am okay with picking Neighbors.
All right, so he goes Neighbors, and then it's Ginty, Nico Collins, Christian McCaffrey, and Drake London. And now it's back to Rovers. I do want to quick point out this is a 4-point passing touchdown league. That's why no quarterbacks running off the board yet.
Mm-hmm.
6-point. Have you looked into 6-point passing touchdown league drafts? Quarterbacks are like the first 6 picks.
Yeah, I do a 2-quarterback league, and it is ridiculous.
Is it 6 points?
It's not 6 points, but
Yeah. Big Shop League is 6 points.
You know what's crazy? Like, I know HN is on the board right now, but
Along
I
with
don't know
Brian
why.
Thomas and Josh Jacobs.
yeah, I'm never really like super high on HN. I don't know why though. And so this is a tough pick. Should I? Yeah, you know what?
you can pick whoever you want here, Rovers.
I'm going Brian Thomas.
He goes Brian Thomas. Achan goes next. Josh Jacobs and A.J. Brown go next. Ryan is on the clock with Brock Bowers, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Bucky Irving, Jonathan Taylor, Lad McConkey.
What were y'all thoughts about that?
Is your phone still not on?
Don't worry about the technical situation. All you got to care about is Brock Bowers is still there. If he's there in the second, why would you not take him?
So Ryan is completely punting the running back position. Let it be known.
You can punt one position. RBs, maybe. I haven't selected QB yet either, so you know. But I'm saying the value you get with Bowers at tight end is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Plus, if Jacoby Myers gets traded, then, you know.
Will his target share be better than it was last year?
I would say that makes it even more challenging for Bowers to get the ball because now you have one person to focus on.
If anything, it's better QB throwing him the ball. So all of those missed connections, if he gets those, then yeah. He's not going to get them all, but if he converts a higher percentage.
Okay. So we will lock in Brock Bowers for
BB!
Ryan. Okay. Bucky Irving goes next. Josh Allen goes next. And it is back to me. Saquon Barkley is on my team already. Lamar Jackson, Jonathan Taylor, Lad McConkey, Kyron Williams, Tyreek Hill are all here. In my mock drafts, I'm drafting early in most leagues, and in my mock drafts, I have hated the receivers that you come with on this swing. That being said, I mean, I don't regret taking Barkley, but yeah, McConkey might be good.
Lad?
Yeah, he might be good, but So obviously they have Trey Harris now. They brought back Keenan Allen, who, you know, has a history with Herbert. I don't think McConkey's going to be bad, but I don't necessarily think he's going to be a second-round talent. You know what? I'm gonna make kind of a reach, and I'm gonna take T. Higgins here. The Bengals obviously paid him, and they paid Jamar, and they did nothing to help their defense, so they're going to be involved in a lot of shootouts. So
They are going to be throwing quite a bit. I agree with that.
So even though T. Higgins is the second best receiver on his team, I don't mind him being my wide receiver 1 in fantasy.
T. Higgins before Chase Brown is wild.
I already have Barkley. Jonathan Taylor, Lamar Jackson, Kyron Williams, and Tyreek Hill go, and then it's back to me. And now I take Chase Brown. That's right, Bengal up! Trey McBride and Jackson Smith and Jigba go, and now it's back to Ryan.
Lad McConkey is still here. What are the odds? But let's look at this as well. You have James Cook, Breece Hall, and Alvin Kamara. For me, James Cook is a tier break between those three, so I am going to take Cook here.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about James Cook, Ryan. Jaden Daniels, Ladd McConkey.
No, you're not going to allude more to that? Just
I'm
okay.
keeping him in one league. Jaden Daniels, Ladd McConkey, and Garrett Wilson go next. Now it's Robers, Jalen Hurts, Breece Hall, Joe Burrow, George Kittle, all at the top of the board.
I do need a running back at this point because
You went Neighbors and Brian Thomas.
going through receivers two receivers is kind of strong, and going three would be insane.
You could have a Hall pass. Think about it. Breece
Hall, Alvin Kamara, and Omarion Hampton are at the top.
Hampton's for the Chargers. They're rookie.
I
Yeah,
could
he's-
also go Jalen, and he would count as a quarterback. Running back, right?
That's right. You can play him in your running back slot.
It's a versatile league.
This is definitely a reach,
Hang on, let me scroll down.
He selected Tim Tebow.
but
It's number 1346, I believe.
I was actually thinking Rob Gronkowski, but I am actually going to reach and grab Omarion here
All right. Robers believes in the rookie.
to be my
All right.
foundation.
Antonio Brown, Tom Brady, and Gronk all go next. Now, Joe Burrow, Breece Hall, Jalen Hurts, and Alvin Kamara all go next. And then it's back to Robers, Kittle, Marvin Harrison, Mike Evans are at the top.
Kittle, Marvin Harrison. Got to grab MHJ.
All right. He
Marvin
goes
Harrison?
Marvin Harrison.
Is Kyler Murray even good?
He might not be, but he does have to throw the ball
All right.
as a quarterback.
As a QB,
So-
that he does.
So Kenneth Walker goes, then Mike Evans, then DK Metcalf. Back to Ryan. He could double up on tight end, take George Kittle.
I saw that.
There's also Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, and Chuba Hubbard. How do we feel about Chuba Hubbard right now?
I feel like they have like a confusing backfield now because
Yeah,
they still have Brooks. Obviously, he tore his ACL last year, but I think they might play it cautious with him.
Yeah.
And then who did they add?
They did pay
Rico Dowdle?
Hubbard. Yeah. Was it Dowdle?
I totally agree with everything you said, so I will take the next one. James Conner.
Yeah.
You've always been a James Conner fan.
I like... Yeah,
Because
he
he's
is,
undervalued every year.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
I don't mind Hubbard where he's getting drafted at. Especially because he got paid. But yeah, I mean, I scooped him up off of waivers in a 10-team league last year, and it was awesome. But yeah, he's
so Hubbard in the
a
fourth.
little bit of a scary one. No, I already have two running backs. So it went George Kittle, then Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, Chuba Hubbard, Sam Laporta, Rashee Rice, DJ Moore all at the top.
Make sure you pick the player that you're not going to pick when we actually draft. You know.
That's right. You know what?
Oh, is this how we were doing it?
I'm gonna take
That's why we
Devontae.
always invite one person so we can learn their draft strategy.
I'm gonna take Devontae Adams here. Needed a second receiver. I don't love Devontae Adams. Definitely has had an up and down career the last couple of years, but
What's wrong with Devontae
I think
Adams?
he's better than Rashee Rice in this case. I don't really trust DJ Moore that much.
My argument with that is when he was with the Raiders.
All right, you've convinced me. Devontae Adams.
We had Derek Carr, and then he went to a Jets team with not the true Aaron Rodgers. So,
Hey,
but he still did pretty good.
Yeah.
But
He killed it with Derek Carr in college.
and I think now he's actually going to be doing a lot better with.
Oh, missed out on Chuba.
I did. So Chuba Hubbard went, then DJ Moore, then Rashee Rice, then Devontae Smith. I mean, it was kind of between Devontae Adams and Rashee Rice for me there. But
That's
there is still a chance Rashee Rice gets suspended for games this year.
That is true.
That has not been ruled out yet. And that is a scary thought.
It might be, from what I've been hearing, according to my sources, about 4 to 6 games.
It's aggressive.
It's
It was a crazy crime.
Yeah.
so
Hopefully he doesn't get the Ray Rice treatment.
2-game suspension.
Yeah. Turned into a lifetime ban.
Only once video came out.
Yeah.
So Laporta, I could go tight end here. I could grab Laporta. I could go quarterback and grab Mahomes, but I don't like Mahomes in the 5th round. Sutton's a little tempting. Montgomery's a little tempting. But I'm actually going to reach for what I think will be a better, just more snaps on the field. And I'm going to grab Isaiah Pacheco.
Yep. Thought you were going Worthy.
Interesting.
All right, Xavier Worthy and Patrick Mahomes go next, and then it's back to Ryan.
Well, I got one receiver, a tight end, 2 running backs, and I have Cortland Sutton staring me in the face.
Good choice.
The QB that he has was arguably the best QB last year for the rookies. Jaden Daniels was flashy. However, Bo Nix threw a lot of TDs, got a lot of yards. So, took him a couple games to get started, but he is by far my favorite candidate coming into this year from the rookies from last year. I guess not by far, but he is. Jaden Daniels is still pretty good. Don't want to undersell.
Okay, so Ryan goes Cortland Sutton, Zay Flowers, Sam Laporta, Dave Montgomery go next, and then it's back to Rovers.
Nice. And I need a running back, so this is an easy pick. We have Travion Henderson at the top, so I'm going to go ahead and go right with him.
Rovers doubles up on rookie running backs.
Was he even drafted in the first round?
Doesn't matter, but he's a running back, and I need one.
George Pickens,
People
Jameson
know.
Williams, TJ Hawkinson, and I can't pronounce the name McMillan for the Panthers goes next.
Tet McMillan.
Good call.
So, here is a good spot.
Kelsey and RJ Harvey.
Which
A third rookie running back?
Third one. The thing is, I actually was thinking about RJ Harvey, but I just don't really trust whatever that dude's head coach, Sean Payton. Whenever he has a committee, he tries to run those committees like crazily. However, we do have a crazy player on the board here. We have Travis Hunter before me, and that would be an
if he gets a
intriguing
pick 6, you get an extra 6 points.
Exactly. So I wonder.
Not
Should
worth
I
it.
should I draft teammates because I have Brian Thomas on my team?
Ooh.
please do not stack receivers.
I've done that once, and I lived to regret it. But Caleb had Jamar Chase and T. Higgins last year, and he almost won the league. So
You know what? There is a player staring at me on the board that could be intriguing based on his new offensive coordinator. So you know what? I'm going to pick him, and it's DeAndre Swift.
all right, D. Swift, Travis Kelsey, Aaron Jones, and R.J. Harvey go next, and it's back to Ryan.
Let the record show that Rovers skipped Aaron Jones, the lead running back for his favorite team, the Vikings.
I did.
Okay.
And the reason I did that is because it's going to be interesting between him and Jordan Mason.
And then he picked the lead back for the Bears. So I just want everybody to know that about Rovers.
Or maybe I have a game plan in mind.
All right, so Ryan takes Baker Mayfield.
Oh, is he right there? Oh, man.
Baker Mayfield, Travis Hunter, and Jalen Waddle are at the top of the
You
list
do
right
need a
now.
quarterback.
He needs... I guess he could go forward with James Cook and James Conner.
Why would that be an issue? You got Waddle staring me right there.
I'm talking about running backs, man.
Okay, if you think I'm going to be so uptight on running backs,
You do you.
I was going to, but then you're like, oh, running back. Nope. I don't know who I'm going to pick here. However, if you don't know who you're going to pick, usually running back is a safe choice. So I'm going to grab Pollard. I guess I'm not grabbing Pollard.
All right.
There it goes.
Calvin Ridley, Joe Mixon go next, and then it's back to me. How good do you guys think Bo Nix is actually going to be?
Bo Nix, best in show. Ryan is a staunch believer in the person that is Bo Nix.
All right, so we're not going Bo Nix.
I believe Ryan is keeping him in at least 2 leagues this year. So
It is a full PPR league. Travis Hunter is he's pretty tempting here. I'm not going to lie.
because he's a rookie.
He plays 2 positions. Get that miscellaneous touchdown points. I am not that big a believer in Trevor Lawrence, though, to be honest. And splitting between Brian Thomas, it's hard for me to pull the trigger on that one. But the other receiver that's up here in consideration is Jalen Waddle, and he burnt me good last year. So we will go with Travis Hunter here.
It's a terrible reason to pick.
All right, Judkins, Evan Ingram, Jalen Waddle, and Mark Andrews all go next.
Ah, he's
It's
right
back
here
to me.
again. Bo Nix in the 7th. He's tempted.
I need a tight end here.
You have drafted nothing but running backs and receivers right now, so you could go QB.
I could either punt QB or I could punt tight end.
Or you can go rookie running back. I see one staring at you right now on the board.
I'm gonna save that one for you there. I'm gonna go Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna grab a quarterback that has been pretty solid the last few years, and at the 7th round, I think that's decent value. So, Jacoby Myers, Chris Olave go next, and it's back to Ryan.
We know who he's getting.
Bo Nix.
I mean, if he's staring you right down, I mean, what do I say every year?
Most quarterbacks go through a second-year regression.
What do I say every year? Every year I say you got to get the stack if it's available to you. So
that is what you're known for. That's your catchphrase.
Yeah, exactly. I drafted Cortland Sutton, so obviously I got to draft Bo Nix, right? Wrong. That's what they want you to think. There's another guy staring me right there, and his name is Jerry Jeudy, who did very well last year, being the wide receiver 1 in Cleveland. So Jerry Jeudy it is. Bo Nix is getting passed up this time.
All right, Rome Odunze, Cooper Kupp, Bo Nix go, and it's 2 Rovers. Caleb Johnson, the rookie running back, is at the top for him.
You see who's on my screen.
KJ.
No, you thought, but I couldn't get...
Addison's suspended.
Exactly, and you know what?
He's suspended.
He is suspended, but when he comes back, he's going to be burning up the fields, man. With that being said...
No, Fields is on the Jets.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Wasn't a funny joke, I'm sorry.
Anyways, Jordan Addison it is.
What?
You idiot.
7th round, Jordan Addison, suspended. Devo Samuel, Travis Etienne, Stephon Diggs, and K. Johnson go next. Is it Caleb Johnson? Is that his name?
Yeah, Caleb Johnson.
I just say KJ.
Yeah. Back to Rovers.
All right. So, got 4 receivers, 3 running backs.
Kind of need a tight end here, bro.
You can never go.
You've got 2
wrong
sitting at the top of
with
your
getting
list.
Too much. Ooh, Tyler Warren or David Njoku.
Stop loading up on rookies.
Good year for rookies.
I know he's thinking it.
Good year.
If you were going to go Warren, how confident are you in Daniel Jones throwing to him? Probably a little more confident than Anthony Richardson, but...
That's exactly why I'm going David Njoku.
Yeah. All right, Matthew Golden, Jared Goff, Tyrone Tracy go next, and it's back to Ryan with Tyler Warren and Brian Robinson at the top.
You're saying I get Tyler Warren here?
You already have Brock Bowers.
I need a flex.
Can never have enough tight ends.
Yeah, for sure.
So you'll know my move next.
So right here, I'm going to pick a guy that's questionable, but arguably the wide receiver 1 for the best QB in the league. Do you guys know who this is?
Shakir.
Are you saying...
Shakir.
Okay.
Khalil Shakir for the Buffalo Bills, please.
All right, Brian Robinson and, oh boy, Egbuka go next.
Wow. It's a little insensitive. You don't know how to say his name?
Egbuka. It's only getting worse. All right, so Tyler Warren sitting at the top. I do need a tight end. I am not confident in Daniel Jones throwing to him. But I will say the last 2 years have really proven the old fantasy theory of you don't need the old fantasy adage was always rookie tight ends never perform, but then Brock Bowers and Sam LaPorta changed everyone's mind over the last 2 years.
Hey, don't forget Trey McBride.
Yeah, that's right, Trey McBride too. That being said,
Is he even good?
With your boy Kyler.
That being said, I still can't go Tyler Warren.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's only 3 picks left, and he hasn't picked a tight end, but sure. No?
Colston Loveland is also there at tight end.
Oh, you homer.
But I still think that Komet's going to be stealing some snaps there. So, we're going to take Dalton Kincaid. I could take Kyle Pitts here. I'm not going to take Kyle Pitts here because anytime you draft Kyle Pitts, nothing but pain and suffering follows. We go Dalton Kincaid. Kyler Murray, Jalen Warren, Chris Godwin, Ricky Pierce all go next. Ooh, Tyler Warren's still here for me.
Take him.
We are going to go...
Somebody's going to reach.
I know who he's going to get.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Luke doesn't even know who he's drafting here.
Luke is going to try to go for Mr. Irrelevant.
You're right. I go Javonte Williams. Tyler Warren, Juwan Jennings come up next. Back to Ryan. Cam Scatabo is the top player.
Yeah,
It's not who Ryan's taken yet. He's thinking about it, though.
Not a fan.
He's pondering it.
3 RBs, I think. Who's my flex? Yeah, 3 RBs, 4 wide receivers. I don't have a QB yet. And look who's here. Actually, he doesn't have the hair anymore, but Justin Herbert is on the board.
Mm.
And I'm not thinking of a better person. He got his old love back in Keenan Allen, old flame, returning. They got him a shiny new running back. I mean, there are reasons to draft him. There are also reasons not to.
You just took... All right, you did take Justin Herbert. All right. I saw Colston Loveland pop up, and I was like, that had nothing to do with anything. Now, Loveland went after Ryan took Herbert, then Scatabo, Brock Purdy, and now it's up to Robers. Jordan Mason, J.K. Dobbins are at the top. Jaden Reed's also there. I nicknamed him in Couch last year.
You know, the Packers' receiving core feels crowded to me. They also invested in a first-rounder receiver, and it just seems
golden.
Maybe like a golden opportunity. But also, it kind of makes me wonder if it was because of a lot of injuries that they suffered or because they don't believe in their receiving group. So I think I'll pass on Jaden Reed. I do need a quarterback.
Dak Prescott.
Old Dak attacks there.
Is sitting there.
But with current running back group, I mean, you can always have a good handcuff.
Never have too many running backs.
Yeah. Have a good handcuff.
Jordan Mason might start halfway through the year. Who knows?
That's exactly what I am possibly thinking. And you know what? I'm not really a big fan of Dak Prescott, but I do think him, CD, George Pickens, Jake Ferg, I think they might do pretty good this
Luke
year.
Schoonmaker, backup tight end.
Yeah, something like that. So, you know what? I'll take a swing with Dak.
All right, and then Jaden Reed, Zach Charbonnet, and Higgins go next, but not the T Higgins, the J Higgins. Plays for Houston. No relation.
Okay, I only have 3 running backs, and I'm feeling a little light right now.
Well, say no more. Nick Chubb and Ramondre Stevenson are here to save you.
Both of them are going to get overtaken this year. Nick Chubb isn't even the starting.
You're right. Austin Eckler's definitely not going to lose his job.
That's a good point. Austin Eckler is the starting running back right now, is he not? Is he not?
For now.
Okay, so I can flex him for a little bit. So this is what you're looking for at the end of these drafts. Just players you can flex for a couple weeks. Maybe they get out some points and you can trade them off. Austin Eckler.
All right, Johnny Smith, C.J. Stroud go next. It is me, Michael Pittman, Keon Coleman, Nick Chubb are at the top. Michael Pittman with Daniel Jones.
He threw well to the neighbors, right?
I was going to say he supported some receivers in his day.
But Downs is more like neighbors than Pittman is, right?
Yeah, but Pittman is your possession receiver. And, a guy like Daniel Jones, his confidence is shot over what's transpired in his career the last few years. So
He got paid.
Okay, none of that makes any sense.
So we will go Michael Pittman. Last picks to go were Ramondre Stevenson and Tank Bigsby. Okay, so my roster was Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley, Chase Brown, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Travis Hunter, Dalton Kincaid, Isaiah Pacheco, Javonte Williams, and Michael Pittman. Ryan, what was your roster?
Well, let's just look at the end of the year, and we'll tell you what it was.
This was not a real draft.
Justin Herbert, QB, James Cook and James Conner. Got both Jameses for running backs. Amon-Ra, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Brock Bowers, Tony Pollard, and then I got Khalil Shakir and Austin Eckler riding the bench right now.
All right. Grobers?
For me, I have Dak Prescott at QB, Omarion Hampton, and Travion Henderson at my running back positions.
All the rookies.
We have Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Marvin Harrison Jr. as my wide receivers.
All the second years.
Yep. David Njoku as my tight end.
Old.
DeAndre Swift as my flex position.
Due for an injury.
With on my bench spots, we have Jordan Addison, who is suspended, but I still got Jordan Addison.
Suspended.
Due
And
for
I
another
have
suspension.
Jordan Mason for my bench running back position.
Eh.
All I
Okay.
to say, I am going to be holding up this championship at the end of the season.
It would be...
Slot 8's got a pretty good team, so I might have beat all of us out.
It did it? Wait, what is that team?
Puka Nakua, Josh Jacobs, Ladd, Mike Evans, Sam Laporta, Aaron Jones, Cooper, Cup.
Their running
Jared
backs
Goff,
are
Cam
rough.
Scattaboo, and Zach Charbonnet.
Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones are pretty much their only running backs that I ever see.
We're going to start 2 a week.
Yeah. I don't really agree with Puka's ADP this year.
I don't feel like I would draft him that high.
The only reason I would maybe take him in couch is just because it's the keeper league, and he's one of the few. Right now, Clayton's keeping him, but if he doesn't, like I would consider taking him because he would be probably the best available. It'd be between him and Neighbors. So, okay, I think that does it for the draft. I think that's pretty much all we had planned. We can.
Is there more after that you were
No,
planning?
I mean we
Okay.
normally do game previews, but I don't think we're gonna do that right now. But opening week is coming up in a week, so I'll just real quick throw that out there. You guys think the Cowboys are gonna beat the Eagles?
Well, I was more concerned about Bears-Packers, but sure. Cowboys can beat the Eagles.
The Bears don't play the
Bears
Packers.
play the Vikings the first
Yeah.
week, sir.
Fake Bears fan over here.
I'm saying.
It's always been Bears-Packers.
Not always.
I think the Eagles will win, just because they've had a lot less news and less craziness going on over there. Whereas
It's also the banner unveiling. You know
Yeah.
they were a little juiced up for that.
yeah. Whereas the Cowboys have just been will they pay Micah? Will they pay whoever? And it's just a mess over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles too. I don't think there will be an upset there. So, should be a good game.
Ryan's looking like he'll go.
Hey,
against,
yeah,
like he'll
Ryan-
go
Ryan
against
looks
the
like
You
he's
green.
about to
guys
say
just think the
something.
Eagles are an auto click? I mean, not even considering the Cowboys and their additions of Javonte Williams and George Pickens.
Okay, when was Javonte his best? Recently,
On the Cowboys, he will be the best.
we'll see.
Yeah, that Eagles team is basically the same from last year. So it's like, come on.
All right.
People get old.
Well, that does it for this mock draft episode. Hi, Cole. And we will post again when we freaking feel like it. Yeah. Deal with that.
Bye.